Now, with a better understanding of the different levels of long-term care, our next topic to cover is how to pay for those levels of care. Come join me in a counseling session where we'll take a look at those different payment options. First, we're going to talk about self-pay, also known as private pay. Private pay includes things such as any income that you're receiving, any savings accounts that you may have, including certificates of deposits, assets, trusts maybe, a life insurance policy, even reverse mortgages would fall in this category. For this to be a viable option, certainly you need to start saving early.
How much would we need to be saving?
There's really no single answer, so we're going to take a few minutes and look at some of the average costs. In our area, home care can run up to $100 an hour, depending on your needs, and a nursing home stay can cost around $90,000 a year. So let's say, for example, that you would need 2 years of home care and 2 years of skilled nursing. The grand total could easily amount to over $200,000. The most common misconceptions when you're looking at paying for long-term care is the role that Medicare and Medicaid play. Medicare will only pay for short-term rehabilitation in certain circumstances. It really is not a viable option for paying for long-term care. So if you're looking at Medicare as a long-term care option, you need to cross it off your list. When we talk about Medicaid as paying for long-term care, it is definitely the most frequent payer of long-term care. However, it is also the payer of last resort. Medicaid really is a safety net. It's there for people if they need it when they don't have other resources. There are two big catches when you're looking at Medicaid as a payer of long-term care. If you're going to be paying with Medicaid starting your first day in a skilled nursing facility, you may not have a choice of which facility you will go to. To qualify for Medicaid, you need to meet both low income and low asset limits. Income is money that you have coming in each month. This could be from paychecks or even a pension. Currently, the monthly income limits are $745 for a single person and $1,087 for a couple. Assets include any current savings you may have, investments, IRAs, 401ks, and or properties other than your primary residence. Currently, the asset limits are $4,350 for a single person and $6,350 for a couple.
What happens if we're above those limits?
If you are above these limits, but you still need some assistance from Medicaid, you'll need to start spending down your income and assets until Medicaid will be able to kick in. This is called a spend down situation. The good news is that in New York State we have what's called the spousal impoverishment law. And what this means is that if one of you were to go into a long-term care situation, maybe a nursing home or needed other long-term care, the spouse who remains in the community has some protection so that all of your income and assets are not depleted up front. Long-term care insurance is a type of policy that will help you pay for your long-term care expenses in many different situations. Unlike Medicaid, a long-term care insurance policy can help protect your assets. That's one of the most notable benefits of this kind of policy. It is very important to take a look at long-term care insurance policies long before you think you may need them, for two reasons. First, these plans are medically underwritten. This means you must qualify by both your age and your health status. Second, the earlier you purchase one of these plans, the lower your premium will be. Let's take a look at some examples. Let's say we have two people. Janet is 50 years old and Bob is 75. Each decide to purchase long-term care insurance. Janet would be paying an annual average premium of $1,284, while Bob will pay $5,745 for a similar policy. Let's assume that each of them will need skilled nursing care when they turn 85. That means Janet paid on her policy for 35 years, while Bob only had to pay for 10 years. But when we add it all up, you'll see that the total cost Janet paid is only $44,940, while Bob, who waited to purchase the plan, ends up paying $57,450. But if you'll notice, in both of these cases, the numbers are still far cheaper than paying for 1 year of care out of pocket. In New York State, there are two major types of long-term care insurance policies, both your traditional policy and what's called a New York State partnership plan. Traditional policies offer a number of custom options such as length of coverage period, daily benefit amount, inflation protection options, and so on. The majority of these plans will pay benefits in any state in the country if you move out of New York. Insurance companies can sell policies that cover home care only, skilled nursing facilities only, or a combination of the two. New York State partnership policies are offered by private long-term care insurance providers. They are approved by the New York State Insurance Department and Medicaid. There are two types available: total asset and dollar for dollar. A total asset policy will protect all of your assets. There is no limit to this asset protection. These plans are recommended for those people with substantial wealth accumulation and/or for those people who purchase policies at a younger age. Dollar for dollar policies are newer long-term care insurance plans. These policies offer asset protection equal to the amount of benefits paid by the policy. These policies are often more affordable and are recommended for those people with fewer assets. My hope is that this general look at long-term care has helped you better understand your own options. And remember, here at Action for Older Persons, we've got the resources, seminars, and unbiased one-on-one counseling you need to help make that next step. Just call us at 722-1251, visit our offices at 30 West State Street in Binghamton, New York, or check us out online at www.actionforolderpersons.org. At Action for Older Persons, we don't endorse or sell any products. We're here to give you the information you'll need to make the right decision.